It's Saturday the 18th of March. I've just topped up this little bed with some well-rotted wood chippings, which have just they've made lovely compost, and now I'm going to plant a few strawberry plants in here. And here they are. They were given to me by our friends James and Dee from Happy Homestead, and if you haven't seen their YouTube channel yet, it's definitely worth checking out. Anyway, this little clump of strawberries I'm going to divide up into individual plants and pop them into the ground, and then over the next couple of years they'll spread out and bush out and hopefully give us a good crop. I've taken that clump and I've separated them into individual little plantlets. Some have a bit more root on than others, but each of these should form a good healthy plant. So I'll get them in and give them a good watering. I'm literally just making a small hole with my hand, popping the plant in, firming around to make sure it's got lots of contact with the soil, and there we go. It's the first one in already. Out here in the food forest section of the garden, I'm spreading each of the plants out quite a lot. The spacing will be fairly close, but no one variety of plants will be in a clump, in a group, so that if any predators get to one area and gorge themselves, I'm not going to lose my entire crop of fruit or veg. It's really just an insurance policy. And there we go. That's this little bed tidied up. I've popped those strawberry plants in, and I've transplanted one of the perpetual spinaches from the annual vegetable garden, which I'm slowly going to move all the perpetual spinach over here. And the next task I'm tackling is to fill in around the edge of the pond here. Now, we made this pond very quickly just by putting some quite large logs down on the ground and draping some butyl liner over it. Now, we didn't buy this liner, it was already on the small holding when we moved in, so we just used a piece of it, and it will suffice this year and maybe next year as well, just to offer the wildlife a little bit of water for the frogs to lay their spawn in and for other wildlife to use as they need to. So around the edge of it I'm putting some more of our well rotted wood chippings. I'm going to plant this up and then cover it with newer wood chips, which will then rot down over the next year or so. And around this side, here's one I've already made. Now, here's one I did last year. So I did this in the autumn, and you can see the plants are picking up really nicely now it's spring. So it would be nice to get this edge done as well. Now, I don't know about the rest of the world, but here in the UK, gardeners are a funny old breed. They are in fact incredibly generous. And I've got several friends who are gardening friends, and they've all given me plants to help build my garden and make it beautiful. So I'm really fortunate in that I already have the well-rotted wood chippings that were given to us by our tree surgeon, and I've also got lots of plants ready to plant straight in to this little bed round the pond. I finished planting up the small bed next to the pond, but it's got really windy, so I don't think you'll be able to hear me if I'm talking to you outside. So I think the best thing to do is just to show you what I've done, and we'll have a little bit of music while it's happening. today I'm going to be doing some work inside. Actually, it's not work at all, feels like play. We've got a bunch of friends coming over tomorrow to just have a social gathering, and so I'm just going to be preparing some food today, just some salads and things that we'll serve tomorrow. There'll be nothing fancy because that's not how I cook, but I'm really looking forward to seeing my friends tomorrow. If you're enjoying my videos, please press the like button, make a comment below, share it on social media, and of course don't forget to subscribe.